Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well. It's been a while since I've done a video. This one's going to have to be a bit shorter as I've got my nephew staying the night just next door in this house. These walls are hollow in this house, so I can't be too loud for too long. But yeah, quick flash preview of the Manchester Derby game versus City at the Etihad on Sunday, 4:30 p.m. kickoff. And I suppose as the video's title should suggest a question that is being asked, or a question I'm asking, is Manchester City walking wounded? Have Manchester United got the upper hand here? Although it may be at the Etihad, I think with the Manchester Derby, it really doesn't matter all too much where the game is played, but more so what team turns up and which team wants it more. And I think given the start that both of our teams have had, we've had 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. They've had 1 win and 2 losses. So we're only better off by 1 point, and still very, very early days. What we need to focus on is turning up to the game, sticking to the game plan, playing with discipline, and hopefully we don't have a Mr. Calamity or agent playing for the other team somewhere in our lineup. So we'll have a little look into what the predicted starting lineups will be for the game. So they are predicting for the Manchester United side Bayindir to start, which is possible given that the manager doesn't like playing new players. He likes to take his sweet time before it is inevitably too late to start them. The back three of Shaw, De Ligt and Yoro, that should do a relatively good job. A bit more of a defensive setup with midfield with Miner and Casemiro. I don't necessarily have too many problems with that. Dorgu and Diallo as the wing backs, given that Dalot's out injured for us, so we can't necessarily play with 2 wing backs or defensive wing backs. And I don't think Mazraoui is fully back yet. And is ready to play. The attacking 10s, Mbeumo on the right, Fernandes on the left, Sesko up top. And I suppose that is the big question is, will Sesko start with the opportunity at his feet? No Mason Mount and Cunha in the team. They're going to be missing this game. And ultimately, Sesko should get his start. So fingers crossed we do actually get to see him in the starting 11, and hopefully there is something for him to say about the way this game goes on the Sunday. Manchester City's predicted lineup: maybe Pep throws Donnarumma straight into the mix, possibly, or maybe he'll opt to start with James Trafford in goal. Gvardiol, Diaz, Kusanov, and Nunez as a bit of a makeshift back four there. Gvardiol, funnily enough, I was thinking was one of the people missing, but evidently not. A midfield 3 of Reinders, Rodri, and Silva. So quite defensive. And Jeremy Doku, Oscar Bob as your wingers, with Haaland in the middle. So, of course, no Cherki, no Kovacic, no Marmoush, and no Savinho, and no Phil Foden. Foden could start, maybe featuring in the team. But either which way, is that Manchester City team a team that they will be a little bit worried about? I think if you're Manchester United, you don't shy away from the occasion, and I think you look at it and you think there's something to be said about this game. Let's go get them. If they're a wounded animal, then kick them whilst they're down, right? This is the opportunity. You're not going to get many chances against an injury-ridden Manchester City squad so early on in the season, and if you can pick up some important points away from home in a Manchester derby, it makes the Old Trafford occasion all the sweeter when we get around to it. Plus, it also sets us up nicely for the Chelsea game, because the Chelsea game, I feel like, in some way, is probably a bit more of a difficult test for United. I don't know why. I just feel like it's a bit more difficult. Like there's something about that Chelsea team that's going to be a bit more dangerous to Manchester United. So let's see what happens if we're going to go with the score prediction. I don't know if the goal scoring woes are necessarily going to solve themselves going into this game. I would like to think that chance creation will still be quite good. So I'm looking for a bit more of an inspired performance, and I'm going to go with a 2-1. I'm going to go with 2-1. It was 2-1 at the Etihad last season, with Amad Diallo getting that winner where he's, Sandra plays it over the top to him and he dinks the keeper and then plays it into the empty net. So maybe he can do the same thing. He's available. Maybe it'll be Mbumo this time. Who knows? Or a Sesko last minute winner header, jumping in over Diaz and Kusanov and burying it to take all 3 points from the Etihad. That's what I would like to see. Let me know what your predictions are for this game, what sort of a lineup you're expecting United to go with, and whether you think this Manchester City team is definitely going to be struggling. Not just for this game, but over the next string of few games, because Manchester United's schedule looks quite difficult. There's a couple of games after the Chelsea game where we can maybe lick our lips a little bit, but you never know with the Manchester United side in 2025. But nonetheless, hopefully we'll get through this game. We pick up some important points. We get Cunha back into training, into match day preparations for the Chelsea game, and we get stuck into the season properly, get stuck into teams and actually get us enjoying life as Manchester United fans a little bit more. So yeah, pop your thoughts and your feelings down in the comment section down below. I think United have got a major chance, and this is the weekend to do it. Take the chance. Manchester City are looking quite wounded. That back line looks susceptible, I can't lie. And they've been struggling a little bit themselves. So let's stick it to them. Let's turn up. Let's play hard. And I'll pick up 3 points. We need the points. Big 3 points. Get us up to 7 points. Push us up the table. No 15th place jokes anymore, hopefully. Let's see to it. Take care, people. Smash a like, subscribe, and all of that stuff. Take care, and we'll see you for either the Sunday Night Takeaway show on Sunday or the match review, either on that Sunday or the Monday. Until then, people, take care. Stay safe. Stay safe out there. Streets are wild. Streets are really wild.